Welcome to the 2016 NBA Draft breakdown of Jakob Poeltl. Poeltl's 7'1", played at the University of Utah. He's out of Austria. 239 pounds, wingspan 7'2 3/4", standing reach not great at 8'9 and a half. He's a post player, good passer, physical strength is issue, productive, 17 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. Shot 69% from the free throw line after 43% the year before. Let's give a quick summary of his game. Here he is inside, and this is probably my favorite part of him. Look at him. He's going to end up being on the back end of this play, running the floor, making the extra effort, keeping the ball alive, and scoring. He is a play hard effort guy. Good hands, finishes around the rim. Here defensively, he's just long enough to take up space and bother things. And again, he runs the floor, moves fluidly, and able to finish on the other side. Inside catching and finishing is not a problem for him. They didn't run a lot of pick and roll at Utah, so it's hard to tell. But you can see where he'll be okay around the rim and in traffic. Post moves, sometimes a little soft. There he gets the ball knocked away. That's the concern. You see him getting bumped around, losing balance. Plumlee kind of outworking him at times, but more physically. Here was a nice move, solid against Gonzaga, but not against Sabonis. Holding down low, this one he gets over Sabonis, able to come up and finish the other side. So good movement, 7'1", legitimate size, nice kind of fluid body to him. Post-game inside, not always holding his own ground. You see the ball get knocked away there. And this is strange because this is what they ran from in college. Very little of this is applicable to the NBA. I've heard some comparisons to Tyler Zeller, and this is similar to Zeller in the sense this is what Zeller did in Indiana, never asked to do it here. He's always wanted to get back over with that right hand over the left shoulder, and as the season went on, teams got used to that, recognized it. He doesn't have the explosion to get up and over, and so you'll see him struggle a little bit on this. He'll kind of feign going the other way, but he's going to come back. The defender knows it, and he's not able to just rise over the top. I'm not sure if you'll see him run much of any post in the NBA. Probably good enough, though, in a switch on a smaller guy that he can punish you just enough. Good effort again around the basket here. This is against Cal. Gets it. He's going to want it. He's going to drop step finally, and then he gets it blocked because he doesn't have that explosion. Pick and roll game, Utah didn't run much. They ran him to the post more often than not, so it's hard to tell entirely. Here's a bounce pass that was low. He didn't really get down for it very well. Here he'll reset the pick. Roll. I'd say he's not great at getting himself available. He has good hands, so he catches, and he often will bring the man. See, he doesn't get himself available originally there, but then when he does catch, he's not got a nice play. Here he rolls, and he rolls into his man because he's looking for the post-ups. He does this a lot. Watch him here. He'll bring his man to the pick and roll in a kind of weird spacing concept. He does it again, time and time again, and in the against Cal, maybe that was the game plan to get him to post up, and so he'll have to change that when he hits the NBA. This is the question I don't think any of us have the answer to, is what's his off-the-bounce game and whether he'll be able to shoot from 12 or 14 feet. There's just nothing to say. Here's the one few times he puts on the floor. He wants to get back to that right hand, left shoulder. Here he tries to drive again, drop steps it, steps through. Not strong enough to hold his ground. Not clear whether that game is going to develop in the NBA, but he is agile and moves well. His ability with the ball in his hands is terrific. He's very comfortable conducting. Against Duke, they just played him in the middle, and he made numerous plays. He comes out and runs a lot of dribble handoffs comfortably at 20 feet off the ball, off the basket. He's really, you can just see, there's no problem there. He airballs this one. He's not flawless, and at times he'll try passes that are a bit risky. Double-teamed, reacts well. Watch this one again, actually. This one's pretty good. He's double-teamed. He starts into his move, realizes it's not there, and is able to get the ball out. This time he makes a mistake, but the idea is good. He's really looking to make a play. Here a double team again. Beautiful cross-court pass, one dribble, retreat out. That's a pretty nice play. He's not physically imposing, and one of the question marks is whether or not he's frankly just a bit soft. The Sabonis game against Gonzaga has that book on him. But if you watch him rebound, he's willing to make contact. He's willing to battle. As he gets stronger, he'll get better at it. He's making contact, and also he really does a nice job of two hands up above rebounding. Here he goes up, he gets it over the back, but I don't care. It's a silly call. Watch him go up on this one. Two hands in traffic and grab a rebound. That means he'll be able to rebound at the NBA level. Here, boxing out, two hands up. That's a good skill to have out of area rebound. Again, he'll be an effective rebounder on an NBA level. This time he doesn't screen out. You can see if he hasn't made the initial contact and he gets jostled, he's going to struggle a bit. He moves so well and he's fluid. So the question is, can he play out on the floor NBA defense? Here he is dealing with a pick and roll against Duke. He's just long enough to alter the shot. Grayson Allen comes up one-on-one, slides his feet, blocks the shot. That's a special play. Here, fast break by Cal, turns and cuts off the fast break nicely, stays in the play. Driving here is Brown, for top 10 draft pick. Brown unable to explode by him. This time he's in the post defensively, just kind of holding his ground, and again, probably not applicable to the NBA game because we don't see that much of it. Pick and roll defense. He slides over on Allen, gets back to his man. This time they beat him by going the weak side away from the pick. Remember that because he'll react better later. Here he is on a switch again, able to hold his ground. No hands down, hands out to avoid the fouls. Allen drives into his body and draws a foul this time. He's not reaching. He's not off balance. He's not grabbing. Here, Allen one-on-one again, cuts him off. Loose ball, multiple action defensive play. He, I think, will be an effective defensive player. I don't think you have to pull him. And here, I love this, change your direction, able to get back and block the shot when they beat him on that play I mentioned earlier. Against Cal, this time, he gets beat around the corner, a little bit too much space, so the NBA will have more space. Pick and roll, Sabonis has got to get back to that left hand. He's able to react well to it. Cuts off Ingram and then reacts in the miss. Rim protection's a question. Early in the season, if you watched him, he held to his man at a tremendous amount, didn't jump for block shots, really was interested in getting rebounds. Instead of altering, here he gets, Cal guy gets over him. Against Gonzaga, he's a little more active, as here he goes and tries to alter a shot, and of course it leads to a Sabonis offensive rebound. And this time he's a bit late getting to the ball. And here's another one where the slash down low, he gets pushed away by Sabonis. This is where the issue of whether he's physically strong enough comes in. And here he misses a slash to the middle, a little late to react. I'm not sure he'll be a great rim protector. That is Jakob Poeltl. A lot of skills to like there from the kid from Austria via the University of Utah.